Alright, well hello and welcome to Brainless Entertainment. I'm Brainless and welcome back to more of our last Epoch Fire Necromancer playthrough, now in Season 2. Anyhow, we're picking up right where we left off in the middle of the Blood, Frost, and Death timeline here in the Monolith of Fate. So I don't really have a whole lot to go over. There's one thing I wanted to point out though. It looks like we are getting increased spell damage and increased physical damage out of our Weaver's Will, which is unfortunate because I'm pretty sure that our volatile zombies only scales off of intelligence, minion damage, minion physical, fire spell, and area. So I don't think our personal spell damage increases it at all, nor for any of our other minions. But we'll get some out of transplant, so at least there's something. Anyhow, let's pop right back in here and get into it. So we are actually already pretty close to unlocking the second quest, Echo. Just the way things worked out. Felt a little odd to break up these videos, but I think in the interest of keeping them somewhat short and timely, it's fine. Oh, is this Imperial Wellrun? Interesting. Locate Inquisitor Captain Nerva. Alright. And with the tombs and cemeteries, I don't know if I found a cemetery yet, or if that's even a thing. I think it might be. But anyway, with the inclusion of the tombs in the new season, it will increase the length of some of our timeline progress, just because we'll always want to do those. I can't imagine a scenario where we wouldn't want to. Anyhow, looks like our quest objective is over this way. So we haven't chosen too poorly, is our pathing. Alright, that was a lot of stuff going on there. Well, we can't evade again, though. I do miss my crab, not gonna lie. Don't know how much of a contributor Krabby is, but, you know, I liked having him around. But being able to evade is quite nice. So, an offensive transplant. What could possibly go wrong? Oh, and that was that. Okay. Well, I'll let the minions do their thing, but we're going to move on to the next... Oh, wait. What did we get? Alright, never mind. Thought that might have been a champion or something. Alright, on to the next. Okay, this is pretty significant. This headpiece already has tier 5 of summon volatile zombies on it. I think we're going to have to play around with this and see what we can get, because our existing one... Yeah, it's only got tier 1 of that. The minion health regen is nice. But, yeah. We'll see what we can do with this. Anyway, give me a moment. Okay, so while I am going to miss the minion health regen, probably, and we're definitely losing a chunk of necrotic resistance, so we're going to be a fair ways under our necrotic resistance goals, but I think we can make this work. Alright. Okay, and we can do our occupied Heoborea quest Echo, so let's get into that. Alright. Okay, yeah, I do remember this. Wow. That was interesting. Okay, yeah. So this is Heoborea. I really can't place the map, just like from memory. I mean, I don't doubt what it's telling me. It's telling me it's Heoborea, I'm sure that it is. So save trapped villagers, thing we gotta do. Are the Wingari working together? Right, I don't really remember the kind of like details of this, but anyway, what do we got here? One of the things we needed to do, interrupt a ritual, I suppose. So there'll be a phylactery at the center of the village. Some patrols to deal with. Okay. Okay, so some of the Wingari are working with the Imperials, so they're like I don't know, necrotic infused or something. Okay, this is, yeah, totems, gotcha. Alright, just keep on going around. Merely a pawn, he said. I'm gonna see if we can see this thing in the middle here. It's the phylactery. Can we do this now? Okay, looks like we can. Alright, phylactery down. We'll just keep going this direction since we're already kind of working in this area. Plenty of dudes along the way. And my necrotic resist is our lowest at the moment, so that's kind of poor timing, but what can you do? Probably should have popped that shrine to begin with. Where am I going? That was weird. Felt like my character was walking in the wrong direction. Maybe they knew what they were doing. Need to see what improvements we're getting with our Weaver stuff.
Your death has come.
Your death has come. It's me. I am your death. It's another shrine, I reckon. Okay. Oh yeah, there's a little animal pen. I remember that place. I remember it well. Maybe not that well. I'm exaggerating. Okay. Some stuff going on up here. I do not like these things. I mean, it's a fantastic model. It's fantastically creepy, I should say. I find it disturbing, as it's intended to be, no doubt. Okay. Killed everyone. Please, yep. Wangari will protect you. I'll take it back to the village.
Farewell.
Well, that is quite unfortunate. All right. We're about, what, halfway through now? Alright, what do we got here? Slay all 3 patrolling desecrated flesh. Okay. Oh. Got a bunch of skill ups. Let's back up just a sec here and plant these. My minions will probably take care of anything that comes up. Oh gosh, what do we need? This crit multiplier. And here. It's underprepared. I think we'll get this health leech and physical resist. Yeah, go ahead and give that a go. And we'll get our last crit multiplier damage here for our wraiths. And for our zombies, yeah, we'll top that off again. We already have the explosion area. Okay, you know, I think I will get 1 tick into summoning speed and mana efficiency, and we'll get 1. We'll probably get 2 points total into this damage. Increased damage. Yeah, I think that's fine. Alright, that is continue on. It looks like the nearest one is up this way. And I noticed that with the patch, it doesn't get that delay when you switch back and forth between the map overlay and the minimap. So that's very nice. Thank you, 11-hour games. It wasn't a huge deal, but it was something that was kind of hard to ignore at times. Love your guys' work, by the way. Still very happy with it. Anyhow, hard to tell. Okay, this one's like cycling down this way. My map zoom changed from what it used to be? point in transplant. I guess we'll get more healing from that. That's fine. Oh, that's not so good. Okay. Guess we're going around this way. No problem. Oh god. Maybe it is a problem. So we did lose a significant chunk of minion health regen per second by changing out our helm. I'm pretty confident that it's still going to be just fine. Like, it doesn't look like our minions are dying yet, but you know, at some point they will start dying. It will be problematic. Alright, looks like we're almost caught up with this guy. There we are. Did want to grab this shrine. Oh, is this a champion down here? We are into that too. We do like our champions. Yep, portal champion. Okay. Yeah, I'll go ahead and pick that up. What was that? Some kind of unique affix? Haste after you use evade. Cannot shard. Oh, that is cool. Alright, I didn't... That's not something I looked into. So there's new, like, personal affixes as well now. Okay, I have to do some more research. At any rate, we're going to grab this shrine, and then we're going to make our way over to that other one. Okay. Just about getting there. There we are. I found you. And that is them dealt with. Ooh, nice chunk of shards there. Alright, guys, can we reel it in? Let's reel it in. Alright. Let's continue on. Okay. Slay enemies to locate the unstable rifts. Wow. Quite busy we are. Oh, and we got some vengeful remains over here. So we're definitely going to grab that. Alright guys, can we come down this way please? Thank you. Right over here. Alright. Quite a bit of stuff. 79 gold. Can't miss that. Alright, let's distribute this. Yeah, we're going to keep getting the ward chance on minion skill use. Don't know if it's exactly worth, but we're gonna pump it for what we can. I think it's gonna pay off. Okay, we're still just slaying enemies. Really hoping that okay. I want to find another tomb. If we can. So I don't know how good this loot filter is that I've set up, but it seems to be working pretty well for my needs. It's definitely really difficult for me cognitively to try to put together loot filters that I think make good sense. Don't know if they actually make good sense in practice, but that was the goal. Alright, am I like going about this the longest way possible? So these unstable rifts must be new, right? Because I don't remember that before. I don't think I've had a spire objective yet. But I know that they've changed those so that they don't shoot at you from across the map anymore. So now I have a guardian, if I'm recalling correctly. And that will... You'll have to deal with that before you can deal with the spire itself and shoot at you while you're fighting the guardian. Which seems like a good change. Okay, well, there's one of the things. There's a cemetery of the... Okay, that must be the cemetery of the erase. Well, we should go find that. Oh, God. Alright. One thing at a time. We'll do this first, and then we're going to start making our way directly towards that cemetery, because that's going to be a big deal. We're seriously just wrecking stuff still, so pretty happy with our abilities. So we're going to pass this one up. We're going to go down to the thing beyond it, which I'm pretty sure is going to be the cemetery. Which I don't know if I've seen or done. I think I've only gone into Tomb, which I think is different. Alright, I should just trust in my filters. Like that blood spatter. Alright. So this is the thing. I'm going to grab the shrine. Hopefully it carries over. I know usually if you go through... Oh! Hi there. Normally if you go through a loading screen, you'll lose whatever shrine benefits you had. So hopefully this is not going to be one of them situations. Throwing hammers. Not particularly huge one way or the other. Alright, let's get in here.
Look upon me. Past my silken vestments. Past my...
Did we already read this one?
Stained with the Weaver's new world. Will not suffer. Join me in
I think that was the same one we had.
Salvation of her web.
Either way. Okay, maybe it is the same thing. Cool, I'm not complaining either way. Okay, looks like a linear path for the most part so far. So we've got critical strike shrine. Thank goodness that applies to our minions, because if it didn't, it would be absolutely worthless to us. Make the most out of it. Go this way. Too over full, inventory wise. Alright, I'm gonna look over these idols real quick. Okay. Hello? Is anybody here? Hi there. I like what I'm seeing so far. I've already seen a fair number of the new uniques drop. And they are pretty cool. Looks like we're Just about there. Product resist is weak, so that might be something that we throw on. Alright, looks like we're just about at the end of this. There's be a boss fight coming up.
Waits.
Alright. Wow, that boss went down really fast. I think we're doing alright, I'm gonna say. What do we got here? Okay, so what do we got here? Can enchant. So can I put this in again? Okay, that will cost amber, which we do not have yet. Okay, I reckon we go with this one then. Minion, cast speed, minion spell. Nice. Okay. And, oh, I suppose we do have to do this unstable rift. No problem, that's going to be easy. Okay, so the stuff you do in the tombs does also contribute to the stability for the timeline that you're in. That's cool. Alright, on to the next one. Okay, so we've got a cremating ground bone idol here. Most important thing being the increased minion fire damage. It's not the best roll, not even close, but it's pretty decent. Problem is we're going to have to lose some of our resists here. So, yep. Go through there and figure out what we can live without. Also, just wanted to show off, this is one of the new uniques. Essence Weaver, gain a stack of elemental essence when you directly use a melee attack and hit at least one enemy, which is 9 times per second. At 9 stacks, consume all stacks to randomly cast Smite, Frost Claw, or Stormbolt at nearby enemy per essence consumed. I wonder if that's random regardless of whether or not you actually have one of those skills and are specialized in it or have it on your bar. Would it prioritize it? Or is it literally just, it'll do one of those no matter what? Interesting either way. Pretty cool stuff. Okay, I just wanted to show this real quick. So we've got a Cemetery of the Erased here in the Monolith. So I'm going to work my way down there. This next Echo will give us all the stability we need for the quest Echo, but we're going to go ahead and go down to that either way. So, yeah, that'll be cool. Let's check it out. Alright. Find the rune prisons and slay the exiled mages. Oh, okay. I haven't seen that as an objective before. That's cool. And I can't really say for sure, but it seems like definitely generating more ward. Which we would expect to, right? But, okay. Challenge here. Alright. So this looks like it's probably one of the kind of linear maps, which I always like. Some good stuff out of these. And some shurikens. Really not sure exactly what we're getting into with this tomb or cemetery node. It's gonna be my first time seeing that for sure. But I think it is definitely going to change the way I edit my videos for length, which is fine. I mean, we can just break it up. I say that it's that easy. I guess for a more capable person it probably is. For me it's definitely more challenge. Not that I can't do it, but it ain't for nothing that I call myself brainless. Oh my. Quite a bit of stuff. Yeah, I do like these maps. That's pretty cool. Wow, we're still getting quite a bit of stuff. Find and enter a cemetery. So there is a cemetery here too. Alright. Well, so is this not the rune prison?
Mana courses through me. The judges will find you.
The what? What did he say? The judges? What's going on here? This axe wasn't going on. Alright, well, I guess that wasn't the rune prison. Okay. Rune prisons. Oh, plural. Okay. So confused, but it looks like there is a tomb here as well, so we'll have to figure that out. It doesn't look like we've lost any minions. Just occurred to me to check because, you know, our minions are going to start falling off at some point. It's going to happen. So I don't know if we should expect that to start happening sooner. I know it's going to happen eventually, but how soon, I don't know. Okay, here's a tomb. Alright, we'll pop this shrine, we'll pop the Exiled Mage. Cast Rip Blood. Get some benefit out of that spell damage that we got. So they added voice lines to these guys, right? Like, I feel like they talk more than they did before. Anyway. Get up in here.
Who are we to worship? Who will embrace us as flawed as we are? The gods brought us war and fell to death.
Yeah?
The empires of man and the empires of death fell to ruin. Terra herself abandoned us. But we are not forsaken.
Is that true? Did Terra abandon us? I think he's just speculating there.
The Weaver will embrace us all. The Weaver will save us.
Sounds hot. I'm into it. Alright, anyhow, let's go ahead and get into here. We'll come out of here with some nice fancy roots. And then, oh yeah, we'll go into that cemetery node, I think is what it is. I don't know if that's the proper nomenclature for it or not. Alright. Definitely having some trouble deciding which way to go. Yeah, it's probably really good a fix to pick up. Oh my. Alright, we're gonna have to do some inventory management on the fly, so give me a moment. Okay, let's go down this way, I reckon. This is definitely problematic. I've mentioned before that my instinct is to full clear everything and pick up everything. And it is quite a challenge for me to resist that temptation for the purpose of making videos that aren't, hopefully, absurdly and overly long. I do my best. But there could be something over here. Could be the best thing I ever wanted. The only way to know is if I go and look. Wow, you. Alright, let's pop these chests. Arena key of memory, okay. Alright, I'm going to look through these idols right quick. Give me a moment. Oh, looks like we have... Not sure what that shard was. Right, we'll pop this shrine. Drip blood. Oh, I didn't even see that chest right there. Walked right past it. Classy offensive transplant. Space again. Alright, I'm going to evaluate these idols real quick. Alright. That was weird. Behavior, not mini behavior, sorry, movement behavior was a little bit odd there. It's funny, I was like already so close to this area. I think we are going to have to stop. Oh, let's see that chest. We are going to have to stop and do some more item sharding. Opinion. Right. God, this might even have to be a 3-part video. Oh no. Okay, just about there. We still got to make our way to that rune prison. Alright. Gonna check out these idols real quick. Okay. Alright, what do we got here? So, throwing this one with the increased minion fire damage. We've been getting more minion cast speed spell damage and increased minion bow attack speed bow damage. Nice. Minion melee. Okay. Very cool. I like the new stuff. Really nice. Alright. And man, we're struggling to make room. Sword. That's what I was trying to do. Gosh. Alright. Just about done here. You say murder courses through me?
Oh, they would cage us all.
Murder courses through me too, bro. Alright, on to the next one. Okay, we're going to jump into this cemetery. It says find the cemetery of the erased and slay the woven firstborn inside to gain access to the Weaver's altar. There you may weave woven echoes into this timeline. So, I did see mention of it in a video. I don't know exactly what it is, but let's go check it out. Alright, enter the cemetery, defeat the woven firstborn, right? Yeah, level 71. Okay, we'll get more ward gain. We're definitely going to need some more mana regen. Our mana regen is not enough. Wait, does our summon volatile zombies only summon on top of us? I don't think I ever realized that. Been like trying to summon it underneath a target area. I'm just now learning it doesn't work that way. Embarrassing. He's any good? Okay, we'll keep heading up this way. Looks like there's a chest over there. Okay, cemetery thing is there. Should not be standing in harm's way. Alright, well, we're definitely going to go grab that chest to the east here. Start with some nice offensive transplants. Or I guess I should say exploratory. It's not like I was deliberately attacking something in an offensive manner. Alright, we'll go over here and get into this thing, see what it's about. For some reason I thought that zombies summon like close to your cursor. Maybe I just imagined it. It just seemed so strange. Alright, let's pop in here. So, cemetery, I believe this is different from the tomb.
Who are we to worship? Who will embrace the empires of man?
Yeah.
The Weaver.
Yeah. Okay, we heard that.
Embrace us all.
Don't know yet what that lore picture is. Suppose we will find out in time. We're just gonna blindly empower. Wow. Get wrecked, guy. Okay, alright, my impulses are taking over. Cannot help myself right now. I want you to understand that. I can't not do what I'm doing. It's just not in my nature. I'm at least going to grab this shrine, and then we'll turn back if nothing intriguing is popping up yet. Pretty much wasted that whole shrine effect. That was my bad. Let's go up this way. Okay, oh, better look at these ones too. You know what happened there. Somebody made a mistake, I think is what happened. Did not know who they were messing with. Boss, Woven Echo, slay Harspec's Orion, Seeker of the Shards, upon the summit of his war camp, always drops a unique melee weapon. Place at Altar of the Weaver and complete Echo to earn 1 Weaver tree point. Alright, I don't understand that. That is something that I'll have to figure out. It's probably going to be a slow, painful process. But I will make sure to do that between episodes and not during. Spare you the frustration of watching me try to figure things out. Hopefully anyway. I do try. Is this a champion? Yeah, it is. Oh my gosh. Cannot get my loot filters tight enough. It's impossible. Alright, is this still going on? Oh! Alright, that wasn't that bad. Kind of exaggerated. Oh my gosh. I'm never gonna get this whole loot stuff under control. It's just never gonna happen. Alright, give me a few moments. I'll be back shortly. Okay, that is those idols looked at. Not to say there couldn't be a whole bunch more somewhere else around here. Yeah, we're gonna be in sorting nightmare heaven. If that makes any sense. We're gonna have a lot to sort through. I think I really am gonna have to take another pass at these filters, despite my best efforts. Made no small effort to try to get some good filters going. I just don't think it's going to be enough. Anyway, boss fight. Alright, let's be cautious. I really don't know what to expect here. Okay, well, I just expect it to fall over. I don't know what I was worried about. We got it. Alright, let me check out these idols. Okay, moving along. So what else is here? Looks like we are not missing any minions either, so our minions are still holding up. Alright, what is this? Oh my. Oh my. Okay. Okay. Alright, so those green shards I've seen, those are for this. Wow. Alright, I'm gonna look over these. Okay, so those green shards that we've been picking up, this is what they are. There's a lot of different things here. I spend a little bit of time looking over these. I think I'm just going to place this one. Looks like it'll create an echo. We go in there and we just kill champions that appear, and at the end of it we'll get a Weaver Tree point. I know the Weaver Tree is a new thing. I didn't look into it like with, well, just about everything. So I'm just going to pop this one down, and I don't know if we're going to check it out in this episode. I think we'll come back to it. Anyhow. Oh, we can place the other ones too. Wow. All right. I'm going to hold off on those for now. So let's see what else is here. Enchant a class. Okay, another. Okay, cool. So this little tab here opens your stash. And I found because I didn't have any more class idols on me. But I had this one here. Gives warp second, increased critical strike and minion critical strike chance. So I'll go ahead and throw that in. Alright, I don't know when I'm going to put that one in, but I still have one use remaining. I'll try to find something else to throw in there. Okay, I should have watched some tutorials. So it looks like we already have a Weaver skill point to spend. So putting the thing in, I should put all of them in, basically. Okay, so we are getting memory amber. Wait, is this a... Well, either way, I don't really know what else to do here, so I'm going to get some increased gold drops by 85% and a chance for Zarek to join us in Echoes. Okay, not gonna lie, I don't fully understand what's going on here, but I'm just gonna move on. Alright. So what do we got here? So I guess that was that. We'll, I guess, eventually go speak with Masque in the Haven of Silk, but I don't know how to get there, so I don't know. We'll see. Anyhow. Oh, I guess we're doing that now. Alright, so... Let's find out what's going on. God, editing this is going to be a nightmare. Okay, here we go.
Welcome to the Haven of Silk, traveler.
Alright, who are you?
I am Masque, the acolyte of golden silk. That you stand before me means you must have a purpose in her web.
Okay, what is this place?
This is a sanctuary for all who find themselves lost and all who have been found by the Weaver.
Okay.
While the tombs you fought through may have been perilous, the Haven of Silk will offer you peace and purpose, if you wish.
Okay, well, tell me what's going on. Tombs, weavers.
As glad as I would be to enlighten you, there is something I must ask first.
Okay, of course.
The great halls you've traversed are merely a workshop for the Weaver. They are stepping stones towards her true goal.
Alright.
Have you come across a woven echo in your travels through the tombs and cemeteries?
I don't know.
A shame. I ask that you return to a cemetery.
Okay.
Then
no,
use the altar of the Weaver at its center to weave a woven echo
I did do that,
into
yes.
the monolith.
Gotcha.
Once you are within the woven echo, do not hold yourself back. Feel free to do what you do best.
Okay, so what is Woven Echo?
More than an alternate possibility of events, a woven echo embodies something new.
Interesting, I like that. Alright, and why do you want me to do this?
Answers will come in time. The Weaver has a plan for all of us, you included. Return once you have explored a woven echo.
Okay, I will do that. Okay. Woven ranks. The Woven aid the Weaver's desire to craft a new world. Gain ranks from earning and spending memory amber, which is commonly found inside tombs and cemeteries of the erased. Memory amber can be spent by purchasing Woven echoes from Masque or by enchanting idols in tombs and cemeteries. Okay, so I get it just by you doing those things. Alright. Spend Weaver points in the Weaver tree to influence the Monolith of Fate. Yeah, I did kind of do that. Can purchase 3 new Woven echoes from Masque. Okay, so gain ranks by earning or spending memory amber, which is most commonly found inside tombs and cemeteries. Okay, so that's going to be a whole thing in and of itself. All right. Well, let's
Once you are
take a
within
look at what
the
he's got.
woven echo, do not hold yourself back. Feel
Yeah,
free
just
to
murder.
do what you do best.
Yeah, murder, hobo, everything. All right. So. Oh, I do not have enough. Okay, so we're gonna have to do quite a bit of exploring to get more of those. Okay. Well, I guess that is that. How do we get... Alright. Okay, never mind. I know what to do. See you in just a moment. Okay, so I don't know. I'm going to have to do some crazy editing, I think, but I'm going to go into this woven echo and see what's up. Alright, so we just have to stand here and murder. Theoretically, that should be easy enough. Be somewhat cautious. This is the kind of thing that we should be, you know, pretty good at. Oh, God! What even happened there? Alright. Ooh, we did it. Okay. Alright, give me a moment. Okay, and we get another... Right, we retrieve point, so we'll go ahead and do some more of that. Yep, we'll get more gold, confirm. Alright. And yeah, move along. Okay, so I did place another webbed echo down here, but we're going to go ahead and go onto the Lair of Formosus. So, here we go. I have no idea what editing this is even going to have been like. Oh my gosh. Okay. Right. Yeah. Wangari Stronghold kind of place. I'm remembering right. Yeah, okay. So this should be fairly straightforward. My gosh. Alright, trying to figure out how to edit. With these new systems in place is going to be a bit tricky. Alright, I don't want my blood to freeze.
Body will make an exceptional servant.
Looks like I do still have all of my minions. Okay.
I'm dying. I feel cold.
Feel cold, huh? Yeah, well. Okay, two-hand axe drop, two-hand spear drop, bow drop rate. Well, you know, these are all pretty terrible for me. So we'll take spear drop, because why not? Yep. Hopefully we'll get a better roll on that whenever that comes around. Don't know exactly how that works. But, okay. Oh, somebody to talk to? Hi there, how's it going? Saved us, traveler. The undead Imperials will return and in greater numbers. Probably. Giving our people a chance to survive, and for that we are grateful. Alright, you're free to go. Alright, well, gosh. Editing this video is going to be a nightmare. Anyway, that is going to do it for this episode. As ever, thank you all so much for watching. I'm going to do my best to try to figure out how to cleanly edit stuff like this. It's always a challenge. Adding something new or... Yeah, I'll figure it out. Alright, y'all. Until next time, hope you all take care. And I hope you'll come back and see me again soon. Alright, y'all. Bye for now.